I'm live now. It works. Thanks.
Good evening. I hope you have a pleasant watch of our enjoyable races.
Who the fuck was that?
Who is this imposter?
I've decided I'm not swearing today.
Who's that wanker?
Yeah.
Have a spiffing time, won't you?
Oh yay! He sounds
Richie
like
did it.
Slugsy, but
he sounds like Slugsy, but it can't be him. Some shrooms, man.
Yes. 9 racers in lobby mode.
yeah.
So no
Probably.
Pep, no Nick,
Yeah, they're definitely not coming. Thomas isn't coming.
Thomas.
We got Speedy.
Speedy should be here. He's back in the land of the living.
Nick's teammate, yeah.
Yeah. He's not in the room yet, is he?
He has 4 minutes.
Alright, I'm only 2 seconds off the pace.
Whee! Spin!
What's Speedy's name on
CLR Speedy.
CLR underscore Speedy.
Am I being an idiot? No, students.
Oh man, the car does not like that turn. Sorry, knocked down. Wait.
Leavinovic.
I don't get a brake. I don't get a brake setup. No.
No, there's no brake bias in this.
No.
Nope.
Okay.
No. But it's for everyone, not just for you.
No, for sure. What happened to old Nipper Dog, man? Guys, did you guys finally ban him? No, I'm just kidding. Yeah.
Well, have a good race. I'm going to shoot off. I can't handle 2 races in the same year.
Yeah.
See you later.
I'm gonna go to split one
Yeah,
party.
have a good race.
See you later. Fuck off.
That's on stream. That's on stream.
That's on the stream, yeah.
Hi, Mum.
Slugsy, that was Richie, just in case you don't know who it is.
So weird echoes today.
Echo's always weird.
I'm always...
Echo.
Yeah, but it's literally an echo here. Someone is on speaker or whatever.
Is Slugsy coming back?
So
left the room.
Yep.
So I hope I'm the amateur in this race. Yeah. I don't know. I think I'm in for Cusker.
Uh,
I couldn't get the
yeah,
stealth mode.
Soul is your pro.
I was-
So this is all good.
okay, good.
You're
Yeah,
the,
that's
you're
what
the
I thought.
Alright, so I'm gonna also leave the party chat. Have a good race,
Yeah.
and let's provide
So-
some good racing here. See you later.
Yeah,
See you later.
see you later,
Something to
Jago.
talk about.
So then, let's say an official welcome to today's stream. It's Monday. It's CLR TEC Team Endurance Championship. It's back again. I won't be racing this season, but I will be doing comps instead. We have 2 lobbies, and I will be covering lobby 2 this season. Yeah, lots of fast drivers in here as well, and yeah, I think quali just started here. So we had the Nürburgring. We're using the sprint layout, as you can tell. We have TEC, it's like a team championship with a pro and an amp driver. So this season's theme is like all Asian manufacturers. We have a bit of lag already in the lobby here. So we have Nissan, Mazda, Subaru, Mitsubishi, Hyundai, Genesis, and let me have a quick look. Lexus, yeah, Lexus in here. Oh, the Genesis here, Lancer, Subaru. So yeah, both drivers in the same machinery. And yeah, it's Group 3 obviously. So I think everything is set for this season. So let's have a look what's happening during qualifying. Who is leading? It's Ardent Blue, who has returned to TEC as a driver for this season in the legendary Mod Squad team. He's teaming up with Echo for this one. And we will go on board with him here. TEC will see a one-shot quali again. Soft tires, no fuel or tire wear for this lap. Okay, so watching Arden here, smooth lines through the stadium section, and now the hairpin for the sprint layout. And on to the second sector now. Through the left, right, and then on to the back straight. Now just take the right kink up to the chicane, so it is still the GP chicane. The slow one. Attack the curbs, left, right, and then one more time. Final turn, the right-hander. Hit the apex, early on the throttle, run, and what we're looking at, 27. Oscar takes provisional pole. Then it's Richie ahead of Main Onion, and Prodigy takes P3 ahead of Yupe here. Where's Soul? Soul still missing to complete his lap. Don't think he's on a really fast lap. No, he has made a mistake somewhere. We will be starting at the back probably here. Jupe and J-Dog at the back in the Mazdas. So J-Dog joining us today as a reserve. Long time no see, my friend. So that's why he's in the stock livery for this. And yeah, their quali lap. So it's Richie taking pole in the Nissan GTR ahead of his teammate Main Onion P2. Then we have Prodigy in the Lexus. Jupe is driving the Hyundai. We have Pop in the Genesis X. Then we have Echo in the Lancer, Mitsubishi Lancer. Chikela also Genesis X. Oscar Lexus, Arden Mitsubishi. And we have John William Egan and Ovich, Subaru boys. And J-Dog and Soul here with Mazda. So one driver is missing today. It's Jupe's teammate. And I think the timer should run out any second now, so that we can finish quali here. Yep. Awesome. They're just doing crazy stuff now. Let's see. Okay, 10 seconds till quali ends, and then I can show you the qualifying results on screen. So here we go. Take a look at it. The GTR boys at the top, gaining the first points for pole position here for each class. You will see one extra point, I think, for pole position. Richie and Onion. Also Richie, 26.0. It looks like a fast time here. So today's settings, we will have a 60-minute race here, and today we don't have any mandatory tires. Drivers can use what they want. So what's at stake? Look at that. The weather forecast. So we are starting sunny, a little bit cloudy, and then about halfway through the race we will expect some rain today. And rain 8, RO8, this is like the heaviest rain we can get in the game. So it's really like those, I would say 20-25 minutes probably. This will be extreme weather conditions here for the drivers. So yeah, that's why there is no mandatory tire. Usually on TEC we have all tire compounds available, and the drivers have to use the hard tires. But this is off today as we have rain in it. What else to say? We have a grid start here, and it is BOP. No tuning allowed for this series, and we will have the usual weak track limit penalties. We also have the pit line cuts enabled on entry and exit of the pit lane, and we will also have light damage enabled. So no need to pit for damage. It will repair at some point. I think it's 30 seconds, something like that, and the damage gets repaired. So I think we are now ready. Arden just asking the drivers to ready up, and then we can have a race. 60 minutes at Nürburgring sprint layout today. just wish them good luck and a good race, and I hope we will have some nice action on track. I think it's the newest addition to the game. This layout came last month or so. So a new layout. The track is in the game for quite some time, but not this variation of the track. So it's new to the drivers, and the rain will definitely be the decider today. At least that's what I reckon. So I assume everyone will be on the soft tires, and here we go. The red lights are on, are out, and away we go. Everybody is off the line. Main audience with a good start here. Richie, I don't think they will fight, so heading into T1. A little bit of contact here through T1. I think everyone survived here, and sorry, I have something off here, so okay, I need the positions here. Let's go. Here we go. Richie ahead. Main audience stays P2 for now. Out of the stadium section into the heavy braking zone for the hairpin. Pop. Oh, he got ahead of Prodigy here early in the race. Juppe putting on some pressure here, and also Cicala with pressure on Juppe. Juppe holding a penalty. 0.5. Then P7 we have Arden. Soul made up a few positions already from the back. P8. Ovic P9. There's Echo ahead of John William Egan, and Shado at the back. Richie spins it. Oh, he loses it on the curb. This gives Main Onion the lead. Now ahead of Pop and Prodigy, Cicala, Juppe, Arden. Where's Richie? Down to P8 with this little mistake. Maybe still cold tires. It's still a thing in the game. Usually takes up to 1 lap to get heat into those tires. Okay. We have Onion in the lead. Pop P2, Prodigy P3. Still very close field here for now. If you look at the minimap, so no real big gaps forming for now. Hey, Magnum, good evening. Well, Prodigy maybe looking for a move into the hairpin. No. Pop stays ahead. Will he have to turn? Yeah, but Prodigy really close now. Right behind Pop. Let's drive on board with Prodigy here. The drivers are still cautious here, not taking too many risks. Looks like a little bit of lag in the lobby, but don't think it's too bad. So what can the Lexus do against this Genesis X here? Oh, Pop a little. Don't know if he cut that chicane. Think he should be just fine. Yeah, he is. And we will cycle through the field here. Juppe putting on some pressure now on Cicala. Has the Hyundai the legs compared to the Genesis? Nope, Juppe stays behind here for another lap. Arden now catching to Juppe. Richie won the start, led the entire first lap, and then spun on the curb out of the final chicane. And he faced sideways in the barrier, so not the best start here for Richie, but he's on a mission today. He had pole position, so looks like he has the pace. He just has to keep it on track, I guess. So now very good run here for Richie. Arden is defending lines. Oh, Richie with a move down the inside. So we'll have a look at the replay here. So we go on board with Richie here. And easy pass for Richie here. Nice move. Up position. And here Prodigy, Chekela and Yupe. They are not really separated by much here. Very close racing. And Main Onion, he seems to be opening up that gap to Pup here. I think he's just outside of the slipstream range. Here, good opening stint for Main Onion here so far. And we saw Prodigy under pressure, Chekela. Yupe a little bit wide here onto the Astro. Willie, yeah, he keeps it on track now. Nice run through the stadium section again. Twitchy on the exit. Into the hairpin once again. So Arden, Soul, and then we have Oscar P9, Echo running P10, Ovic 11, he's ahead of his teammate John William Egan here. And J-Dog at the back. After a long absence of racing, he's with us again and trying to find his feet on the game. He's doing quite well. He's staying with John William Egan, and now he's behind Ovic. This was like the combination of John William Egan and Ovic. Sorry for that. So J-Dog up a position here. We'll have a look here at this battle. Richie made a move on Willie. Yeah, he made a move on Yupe here. Yupe staying behind, and Arden is also here. But Richie with a nice run here. So this GTR looks like a very good car here around this track. But what's the car like on tires? So they're probably aiming for 25 to 30 minutes for the stint before the rain will come. I'm judging this now 6 minutes in, so I think they should be fine probably to get to the 25 minutes here, and then it's like hope to get the perfect timing when the rain starts. Pop, he lost contact to Pop here, and Pop is staying with Main Onion for now. So very similar pace, those two. But it is Richie, he is on the move here definitely. He's now right behind Chekela with a good run out of the final turn. Can he use the slipstream here down the straight? No. Genesis has a good run out of the final corner here. Breaking downhill into T1. Very tricky. So a good run from Chekela here, but this looks like now this is GTR territory now. The tight left and then right-hander. This is where Richie is gaining most of the time. Oh, and Chekela spun. He lost it, like the pendulum effect here, and now he has to wait for the rejoin. Unlucky for Chekela here, but good rejoin. In the meantime, Arden's passed Yupe here, so running P5 now for the mod squad. So I have prepared something here. Let's wait a minute. So let's give you the team names here. So Main Onion, he is running for team purple on lap 2. Then Pup, he's running with Chekela for the leftover racers. Prodigy He's running with Oscar in the burnt rubbers. Richie, teammate here from Main Onion, purple on lap 2. Ardent Blue running for the mod squad with Echo. And Yupe, he's running for Mankeli Motorsport. And Soul in a Mazda is driving for Damn Yeet Boys in the Mazda RX Vision. So he's usually driving with Cusker as a teammate. Cusker is unavailable today, so J-Dog is stepping in for him. And this is like a very close battle between Arden and Yupe. But they're already 9 seconds behind Main Onion here in the lead. Both are in the Pro class, Arden and Yupe. Main Onion in the AM class. This is definitely interesting. Pop is also running the AM, so this is quite interesting to be fair. I thought Pop would be the Pro. Okay, so it's Chekela then the Pro. So we have 2 AM drivers at the front. Then it's Prodigy, the first of the Pro drivers. And here's Richie. Richie also the Pro. And now coming down the straight into T1, braking at the start of the curbing on the left. Trying to hit that apex. And now with a good run, taking the inside. And Richie, will he get past Prodigy here? Is leaving each other space and room. And Richie now should have the inside line. Yeah. Made that move stick, I think. Yep. Nice little move here from Richie. Let's watch this again here. Inside. And then having the move completed. The exit of the stadium section here. So Richie P3, Prodigy P4. Yep. Really nice move. Arden, he tries to get closer to Prodigy here and gap Yupe. We have Soul here, a little bit of no man's land. Is not really catching to Yupe, but the gap to Oscar still seems to be stable here. It's like everyone is waiting for the rain here. Oh, we just see the move here. Pop looking down the inside on Main Onion. So we will clip that. And look back, so coming down the straight. Inside line for the turn. And easy pass. Nice one, Pop. So Pop in the lead now. Ahead of Main Onion. 5 seconds gap to Richie. A little bit late here probably on the brakes. Or maybe it's just the lag. I don't know. I didn't lose too much time here to Pop, to be fair. So probably, yeah, a little bit of a laggy connection here. So hard to judge, but we have a look at the Delta. See what's happening. Pop with a good run, definitely, here. On. Coming again, back straight. Chicane. Cutting it how you should do it. At least here in Gran Turismo, that's the way to go. Pop. Prodigy Arden. Yupe is still not letting go, and I think Soul just gained a little bit of time here on Yupe. Should be a personal best, at least a very good lap time from Soul here. So maybe he's gaining on Arden and Yupe, and maybe even Prodigy. So they are not too far off here. My guess is at least 10 more minutes before the rain will hit the track. Probably 15 minutes or so. Tires shouldn't be an issue, I think, for most of the drivers. So about 15 to 20% wear on them. So this should look good to get to that point. And Pup now, I think he's now out of slipstream. Had a good run again through the chicane. Oh, Juppe just dropped behind Soul. And we'll see a little bit further down the grid, Oscar P8. Echo 1.5 seconds behind Oscar. That position is still up for grabs. They both are AM drivers, so it's a battle for position here. P8 and P9, and I think it's P3 for the M's. Here, Chikela P10 after his spin. And J-Dog got past John William Egan here, running P11, and John William Egan and Ovich team Brute Force Racing. They're at the back now, P12 and P13, but maybe they are just rain masters and they will just hope for the rain here. Pop now extending the gap, 1.8 seconds to Onion, and Richie closed that gap. Richie also with the fastest lap here, 25.6. Onion won't find him, obviously, when Richie will get close enough here. Arden is past Prodigy, okay, we missed that. But Arden now P4, Prodigy P5. And what's the gap to Soul? Soul 1.3 seconds behind Arden, so this could get close. The Mazda looking strong on the straight, gaining 1/10 at least on Prodigy and the Lexus. Prodigy a little bit deep into T1. He will lose a little bit of time there once again. It's Soul now right behind him. Let's have a little onboard with Soul in the RX Vision. The screaming engine noise is there. Rotary engine. Tire wear not an issue for Soul here as well. And this is also Soul's home turf, so I think he lives about 100 kilometers away from the track. So he should be very familiar with it. And in the past he showed some great races here at the Nürburgring. So definitely one to watch here. This one, and looks like he has a little bit more speed compared to Prodigy. It's a very cautious drive through the chicane. Juppe had way more speed here. I had to avoid Soul. Oh, Juppe with a slide here. You saw this in the camera that's showing you in the cockpit view in the rear. But Juppe is still there. So again, another attempt for Soul here, probably next couple of laps here when he gets closer to Arden. Richie now just 1 second behind Main Onion. So we could see a swap on the start-finish straight probably. Main Onion won't lose a position in his class, he's still second. But he could be Richie's wingman then. Richie not really getting closer. Maybe wait for another lap. Or let's wait how Richie takes the chicane a bit faster than Main Onion. But it's still 1 second the gap, so don't think they will switch positions here just now. I don't know, with a nice groove. Oh, interesting, okay. So, Onion felt more comfortable in the wet conditions than Richie. So for Prodigy with a good lap, keeping Soul just outside of the slipstream here. And also Yuppie here. Nice line through the stadium section here as well. Oh, with a drift again. Mr. 110%. Showing us again how to drive on the edge in every race, no matter what. Here, Oscar and Echo, it's also a close battle. Nearly the same gap since the last time we left them. It's also good to see Echo back on track. He took a little time off the game. Now he's joined forces with Arden here in the mod squad. Oh, the Mitsubishi is definitely not the easiest car to drive and also not the fastest, but so far Echo doing a really nice job here, hanging with Oscar. And J-Dog still ahead of John William Egan and Chakela. Oh, Pop is extending his gap. And now I think we are close to see that position change. Oh, but do it in a safe way, guys. So I think they're both in the same party chat, so they should be able to communicate. Let's see, but the front tires are now taking a hit. Oh, Main Onion, worse tire wear compared to Richie. And we will have to have a look at the skies now. Clouds are definitely forming here. And now Richie takes the inside for heading onto the start-finish straight. Maybe Onion can use Richie's pace to close the gap to Pop once again. It's 3.5 seconds here. Still Prodigy hanging with Arden here, and also Soul. It's nearly the same pace here from those drivers. Very consistent, the gaps between 1 and 1.5 seconds. Yuppie lost a little bit of time there. And I think so. It's also the afternoon time regression times 2, so the headlights, I think they're on now. It's getting darker. And the interesting part of the race will come now. Who can master the rain? The rain will be there, definitely. So, at max 10 minutes until the heavy rain's there. Maybe it starts a little bit earlier than that. Prodigy had a good run on Arden here, but now he lost some time again out of the final turn, which gives Soul the opportunity to get really close to Prodigy here. And every time we get a good perspective view onto the skies, this would be beneficial. We still don't you are representing Arden, Sonic, but you are not my first viewer. It's Magnum, but much appreciated. Thanks, buddy, for tuning in. So you're just about the right time, I think. 5 more minutes, then the heavy rain will drop. And this will spice things up here, for sure. So as expected, Richie is able to close the gap to Pop here. And Main Onion, he couldn't keep up with Richie here. But still a very strong result for Team Purple on lap 2 with Richie leading the pros and Main Onion P2 for the amps in this race. Arden now, the gap to Prodigy increased, so lost a little bit of time again, probably served the penalty. Yupe is closer to Soul once again, and here we go. Oscar and Echo. Echo not going for the move or for the late move. Will he? Will he? He does. He tries to stick his nose into T1. Clip that. And is he passed? Yep, he is passed. So we will have a look at the replay. What happened? He's clearly besides Oscar. Oscar taking the wide line here, avoiding action, and Echo got past Oscar here. Nice move. So the battle for the overall lead. It's getting close now. Let's have a look at the tires. Basically the same here, by the looks of it. Still no rain. Clouds. It's getting darker, but don't see those heavy clouds as of yet. But on the Nürburgring, it can go very quickly from sun to rain, and it's definitely on the horizon now. 2-3 more laps probably, and then we should see the rain incoming. Yeah, unfortunately we don't have access to the weather radar in spectate mode, so we have to rely on the visuals and take some guesses what will happen. Still, this battle is really nice to see. Arden, Prodigy and Soul. Yes, Sonic, whatever. What is Hyper Neptunia? This, probably not into the enemy stuff here. Yeah, probably, yeah. This is the longest it's ever been tried. It's an RPT, okay, a nice one. So yeah, I think Richie did a great job here designing this livery. So, well done. But now you can really see the lights here. But definitely we are transitioning from afternoon into the evening hours here, and now really gray clouds here and a little bit of dark gray as well. I just spotted it here. Prodigy again 1 second behind Arden here, and Yupe is also not too far away here. So 4, 5, 6, 7, they're all pro drivers, so all fighting for positions. This is the next question now. Yeah, will the tires last? I think they expected now that the rain should be there. So especially Main Onion's tires here, the front left not really looking too good here, to be fair. But this definitely looks like now the rain will start any second. But Pop is doing another lap, so probably still nothing on the radar here. Yeah, Arden doing, as usual, a very good job on tires. Prodigy also, the Lexus is also nice on tires and fuel. Mazda not looking too shabby. Oh, Juppe here, left, right, left. Again, his tires have seen better days as well. Echo stays ahead of Oscar for now. So back to the front, Richie now. Will he go for the lead? Oh, a little bit wide here. Will this be a penalty or will he get away with that? It's very wide here. But okay, game says probably it was okay. Now really pushing. It's looking really damp already. I don't know. So the mist is there. And now Richie with a run. Again, we are past midway at low rain. No, there it comes. The windshield wipers have come on. Oh, Richie going for the early stop. Pop doing another lap. Main audience also probably trying to get into the pits. Team strategy. What's Arden going to do? He will stay on another lap probably. Will he risk it? Yeah, he does. Prodigy as well. So I think it... Oh, Soul in, Juppe in. So they have different ideas what to do. Echo not trusting the rain at all. Going into the pits. So whereas still it is dry on track, but it will be heavy rain now, I think. So can Pup do this lap? Saw blue tires here. Richie is on the wets already. 3-second penalty for crossing the pit exit probably. Here this is not really helping him. But now I think Pup will get away with it. Coming round the final turn. Seeing onboard, yeah, rain not too bad to be fair. So maybe the call was... no, it was the right call from Richie here to get in that early. I think it's still manageable on the softs. But I don't have access to the weather radar, so we'll see. Pup coming in? Yep, Pup coming in. At least for this lap, yes, staying out. But with the weather settings as they are, it should now start with heavy rain. Yeah, Arden now, I think they had a perfect timing. And Prodigy as well. Oscar stayed out. And he's ahead of Richie, who is on the wets now. So Oscar in. Where's Pup? Pup leaving the pits. Richie coming down the straight, so Pup will stay ahead. I think Pup gained 4 or 5 seconds, yeah. But still, yeah, Richie had a 3-second penalty here, serving his pit lane cut. Still, it seems like the 1 lap extra was definitely faster. I think 2 seconds or so. 1.5 seconds maybe. So Pop now with a nice cushion here for this one, and the rain should get heavier now for the next 10 to 15 minutes. Prodigy, he got ahead of Main Onion, and Prodigy also did the extra lap on the softs. This was a faster one for Prodigy, definitely, but now how do those cars handle in wet conditions? I know some of the guys did some early practice, some wet weather practice here. They know what to expect here, and now you can really tell. Now it's heavy rain. This one. Oh, this was a little late here from... Yep. Prodigy missed that chicane. I think Main Onion should get the pass done here, taking the inside line, or can Prodigy hold it around the outside? Yeah, he can. He can, but it looks like now Main Onion has the run. He has the inside line for now into T1. How late will they break? About the same. Oh, still good move from Prodigy here, hanging around the outside. But he has a 0.5 second penalty. He will probably lose the position to Main Onion here. Anyways, Soul and Yupe lost quite some time to Arden here, to be fair. And now I think the drivers are struggling now with the conditions. Really wet. Now I think everyone is on the wets here. Pop 2.2 seconds. Richie is still very fast here. He gained 3 seconds or so to this one. Arden. Oh, Prodigy with a nice run here on Arden. And Main Onion lost some time here, probably a little wiggle near spin or so. Yupe is past Soul. Soul is having issues with the Mazda. I'll drop back behind Echo and Oscar here. Let's see what's happening further back. Chikela P10, J-Dog P11 struggling with the car. Sean and Ovich, those three are very close together since the start, basically. And Ovich drifting his car. Oh, it was John William Egan drifting his car. Hard to control. Surprised J-Dog doesn't have traction control enabled. Would be definitely my advice here. In those conditions now, look at the bar on the left hand side. It's above the second level, so it's definitely now heavyweight with aquaplaning for those drivers. Arden still ahead of Prodigy. And this looks so slow here in the rain, but I know I had a little practice session with the guys on, don't know when it was, Friday, Saturday. So yeah, it was very tough to drive in these conditions. Just see what's happening here. So Yupe ahead of Oscar, but not in the same class. So with a near spin here, Oscar. So having a little bit of troubles here in the rain with the RX Vision. Look at that. He is struggling to get the power down to control that car. Don't envy those drivers now driving in those conditions here. But Pup found his rhythm now, extending the gap again to Richie. Also Arden is a little bit more buffer to Prodigy. Oh, using the curb and the grass in the braking zone. Not sure if this was intentional. We haven't been on board with the Lancer. Let's see what the cockpit looks like here for this car. Okay. Not really spectacular, to be honest. And Pup made a mistake. Pup made a mistake. Richie now in the lead. But nothing too bad here. Pup still leading the amps. Richie leading the pros. This one, and they're most likely to lap some back markers here. Just saw in the distance. P13, 12, probably 11. Again, another yellow flag here. For those. Oh, Pablo taking a different approach to that line here compared to Richie. So now game on, and who is? It's J-Dog. No, J-Dog had a mistake. John is behind the leaders here. Now Richie with a 1.3 second gap, so a nice straight and T1 for Richie here. Tricky conditions here again. So still, Richie ran very wide here. He will and again very deep. The same goes for Pop. Missed the braking point, but kept it on track just, but lost a little bit of time here. Again, oh, and there was a little bit of contact between Prodigy and Arden into the hairpin as well. So, but Prodigy, no worries here. Not taking advantage of it. I mean, those conditions, it must be really hard. If the car starts aquaplaning, you have no control over it. So I think still good and fair and clean racing, judging those conditions. But the Lexus now with a good run from Prodigy. Will he look for that move? No. Oh, he lost it on the power, so Main Onion is also here now. Also, Main Onion found his groove in those conditions. So he's not really fighting for position here, Main Onion. He's in the M class. Prodigy and Arden both pro class drivers. But still, if you can gain a position on track, why shouldn't you go for it? Look how the rear steps out in those conditions here. Crazy, and have traction control enabled. Sideways through and through this part. Again, Prodigy having a good run through this section here against Arden. Don't think he will be close enough to go for that move into again. Oh, he touched Arden again. So definitely Prodigy looks like he's more confident on the brakes compared to Arden. Or he just doesn't get the car stopped in time. So different approach to this corner, different cars, different driving styles, different confidence levels in the wet. Who knows, but look at that Main Onion now with a run on Prodigy. There's Stray here. Oh, can he hold it? Main Onion, oh yeah, he does. So, oh, he's going deep. I just have a little look here at this once again, side by side. Main Onion wasn't confident enough on it. Okay. And then, yeah, we just saw that Main Onion nearly lost it. I think he just caught that spin after the chicane. So we are approaching the last third of this race. Probably still like 10 minutes of rain, and then the rain should stop, but I don't think it will dry enough here, so the drivers will stay on the wets and go to the end. And same again, will Prodigy now brake earlier? Yep, this time no contact into the hairpin. Oh, Oh, the slide on power out of the corner exit. Oh, he got himself a 0.5 second penalty there for exceeding the track limits, unfortunately, but don't think it's too bad. So this is Arden against Prodigy, is the battle for P2 in the pro class. Oh, Prodigy a little deep here as well. Will Main Onion go for the move now? He is close. He get the power down early. Yeah, using all the traction control he has. Still sliding out of the final turn. And oh, look at this. This looks like hail on the camera. So really bad rain. Like the worst conditions ever you can get in the game. Wow. Wow. I think FIA and Formula 1 would have red flagged this race already. Those conditions, crazy. Crazy. But still, drivers doing a fantastic job here, keeping the cars on track so far. And Pop now again. He's closed the gap to Richie under 2 seconds. Richie approaching another back marker soon for this. Quickly cycle through the field once again. UP in no man's land. 15 seconds nearly behind Main Onion. 5 seconds ahead of Oscar, and Soul now. He's also he's not really fighting against Oscar, different class. Bigger gap to Echo here, who's struggling. Chakela as well. The last of the pro drivers. No, the second to last of the pro drivers. Excuse me. I think John William is the pro driver here for the Subaru boys. Just have a look at the number board to confirm. Yep, John is the pro, and J-Dog running at the back. So it looks like the Mazda is not really that easy to drive in those wet conditions. Okay, so here still Richie. Oh, just avoided that outside grass here on the hairpin. Oh yeah, Main Onion is past Prodigy for this one. Trying to use the tight line. Will I go side by side through this? No. They can't be serious. No. But maybe both lights work in bad conditions. Who knows? Oh, Main Onion running wide here. This should be a penalty, probably, for him. Was clearly outside of the track limits. Nope. Just got away with it here. So what we have, Richie leading the pro class ahead of Pop, who's leading the AM class. Then we have Ardon second for pro. Main Onion second. Oh, again, a little bit of contact there. Prodigy not gaining advantage here. Main Onion will keep the position. Oh, he will try to defend the inside line. Again, side by side through the first turn. Prodigy around the outside. Yeah, I think he got that move done now, yeah. Okay, nice one. Let's have a look at the replay. Prodigy hanging around the outside early on the throttle. And then having the inside line for the next turn. Close driving between both of them. This all helped Arden now. 3 seconds between Arden and Prodigy for the second pro position here. And yeah, indeed Pup did close the gap. He's now within slipstream range, but I don't know if slipstream actually helps those drivers in those conditions. Maybe spray will be hard to judge. At least from this camera view, it's not too bad. Oh, and Richie going deep into T1 here. Oh, Pop is ahead, or is he? Yeah, he's just... Richie looking for the cutback again. Again, a little bit side-by-side racing here. Pop should have been the other line now. Coming out of the arena section. Yeah. Oh, they're still going side-by-side here. Whoa. So we'll clip that and have a look at it once again. So side-by-side action through the arena section. And Richie on the power early, using all of the track and a little bit of more to stay ahead of Pub for now. Nice little battle between both of them. So, final 10 minutes. 9 minutes now. And the conditions should improve now a little bit towards the end. So I'm not sure, but I think Prodigy gained like 7/10 to Arden here. It was 3 point something seconds here. Maybe the battle for P2 in the pro class isn't over yet. Oh, what happened here? Yupe lost the position to Seoul, and Seoul really close now to Oscar. Oh, looks like Seoul found his groove in the rain in the RX division. But wait for it, yeah. Wait for my commentator's curse to happen. We'll see, Yupe P8. Echo P9, Chikela in 10th, Ovich 11, John William Egan P12, and Shadok in P13. Must be wondering why did I do the reserve drive today in those conditions. Now Richie found his pace again, his confidence or whatever. It's 2 seconds ahead of Pub. Probably the rain is getting less. Track still very, very wet. And the gap between Arden and Prodigy stayed about the same, 2 seconds. And here's also Main Onion, who's still chasing Prodigy. So don't think Main Onion will have to risk anything here. So he's running in a comfortably P2 for the Ams. If nothing serious happens to Pub, this will be his finishing positions in the class standings. And he was a little late here car aquaplaning still a little bit, not stopping into T1, so losing a bit of time, but 20 seconds to Oscar, so nothing to worry for him now. And still Soul behind Oscar. And again, Oscar in the M class, Prodigy, Soul in the Pro class. And oh, look at that! So we see a racing line here now. Oh, Soul! What a drift! No! And got a penalty for that. Boo game! Boo you game! It was such a nice drift and very well held. And then the game says nope. But still, good car control, Soul, for not losing it here. Final 5 minutes. This race, the rain has stopped. Now it's actually, yeah, they can start to push now, I think. Now conditions should be easier if you stay on that racing line, not on the really wet stuff. So I think you can actually start now pushing and see who feels the most confident in those conditions. Harden looks like having a better pace in these trying conditions compared to Prodigy. Now 3 seconds the gap. What's happening further back? So Soul 3.7 seconds ahead of Juppe. They're fighting for positions. It will be a tough ask for Juppe to gain here. Echo in no man's land, driving on his own. Same goes for Chikela and Ovic, John and J-Dog here. Oh, Richie, no. Nearly went into the gravel there. So I don't think he has to push that hard anymore. So he owns the fastest lap. He had pole position. He will win the Pro class. So he can take it easy here. Oh, what happened there? This looked awful, to be honest. But the Subaru got out of the way here in a kind of weird way. But okay. Pop gained 1 second with this little incident. Three more minutes. So 3 laps with this one, I would say. And Prodigy and Onion again close together here. No, you shouldn't, Magnum. You're completely right here. But I think this was a misunderstanding here. Do we have any fight for position here? Oh, Juppe 1.5, 1.2 seconds behind Soul. Soul with a little mistake here again. Oh, look at that. Juppe again. Showing all his rally skills to keep that car under control. But this could be an interesting fight for P7 and P8 between Soul and Juppe. Soul again, a little bit wide here on the exit. Lost a little bit of time, not too much. Let's see how far Juppe can close that gap. He's right behind Soul now through the chicane. Who's more brave? Oh, look at that, Juppe. Really have to run the straight, setting up the move. Soul going defensive early, trying to cover the inside line. Juppe staying behind him now. When will he go onto the outside line? Do we see a move around the outside? No, we see a switchback. We see the switchback. And now Juppe around the outside. Great move, Juppe, great move. But Soul's still there. Now Juppe is ahead. So we'll just have a look at this move once again. So the perfect example for a switchback. And then hanging around the outside. Still on the wet stuff, but he is ahead for the next turn. Well done. Oh, Pup now in the lead. We missed something here. And this is the final lap. So Pup will win the race. No, they started the final lap. I was confused. So Pup ahead of Arden finishes P3, Melanie P4, Prodigy P5. Oscar will finish P6 here. Probably so Arden P2 for pros, Melanie P2 for AMs, Prodigy P3 for AMs, Oscar P3 for the AMs. And Juppe with that move on Soul, finishing P7. Soul had another little oopsie there and cruising over the line, finishing P8. Echo P9. And here we go. It's still the battle for the overall win. Will Richie go for that move? So both drivers have won their classes already, but probably will be bragging rights for the overall win. I think Pop will keep it. He had a decent run through the chicane here. And then keeping it close to the apex. No drama on the exit probably here. And Pop with the win. Richie P2. Arden P3. And that's the race. Quickly save the replay and have a look at the race result. So Pop with the win in the Genesis X. He is the AM driver for that team, the team called Leftover Racers. Richie P2 but P1 in the pro class also with the fastest lap. He had pole position, so 2 extra points for Richie. And Team Purple on lap 2, Arden Blue for Team Mod Squad. P3, he's finished second in the pros. Main Onion second for the AMs. Then we have Prodigy P3 for pro driver in the RCF for the team, the Burned Rubbers. And his teammate right behind Prodigy P3, so P3 for both drivers in their classes. Juppe with a nice move on Soul on the final lap. P7, Soul P8. Then we have Echo, Chikela, Ovich, John William Egan, and J-Dog. So well done, and gonna try to get into a party chat, get some feedback here. So, and you are back on the stream. Yeah, Arden, probably not, but hello.
Arden's on quiet
Nice.
mode. Yeah.
Arden's on quiet mode. She had Arden, well done. P3 in the Lancer. Prodigy sent you some love 2-3 times into the hairpin. Yeah. Going into a hairpin, I don't know. Yeah. Yeah.
You can't get in. Yeah.
Yes, yeah. Pete was like always like lurking in the background, like, yep, okay. Yeah, and yeah.
You got the jump on me at the pits. That's the worst thing.
Yeah. And also,
Yeah.
yeah. This was the better call, I think. The staying that lap
Yeah.
there on track.
Yeah,
But,
I lost
at Richie, you
4
had a
seconds
3-second.
to cut.
Yeah, you had a 3-second penalty for crossing.
Yeah, I had a 3-second penalty for crossing the
Exit, or
pit
was
line.
it the end?
No, the entrance.
The entry.
I don't know how.
You
Yeah,
had-
yeah.
oh,
the
the
entry.
entry.
Crossed it in lap 1.
I crossed it in lap 1 and all. Sideways. and
Yeah.
2 laps before the end, I ran over the curb on the inside of the last corner.
Yeah.
And it threw me wide, and then Pup got past because there was 2 seconds between us, second and a half, for about 10 laps. And
that mystery solved. I didn't catch it on the stream, so I was like, why is Pup ahead again? So what happened here? But yeah, nice little battles on track still. You were not fighting for positions, but still for.
And Pup did well because he had a bit of a tap on the back end. And he stopped and waited, so fair play. Well done for the win.
Definitely so. Definitely. A good watch. Yeah, lap 1 was extraordinarily clean, I must say. So unless Richie decided to spin it on the curb, yeah. A few incident reports, every little tap. You're totally entitled to do so, but maybe the stewards will judge your driving as well against Arden, so would be careful to do. No. Yeah. No. And I don't think Richie was purple on lap 2, to be fair, so I'm not sure.
I was.
You were purple on lap 2, really?
I think I was.
No, I wasn't.
Slight doubts here.
I was purple at some point in
At some point.
I think.
Yeah, at the end of the first sector.
Yeah, but you have your teammate here who was definitely purple on lap 2, so this is fair.
I was just going for the not last challenge, but didn't make it. Yeah.
Okay.
What was the result?
I'm gonna end the stream here. So bye. Thanks for watching.
See ya.
Bye. See you next week.
See ya.